Greetings, Ultimechs fans. Darien here to stream for you another high-speed match in the XRL 1v1 tournament finals week. We're going to have No Wins at All and KAMKAM12. Right now, we're just waiting for the players to get into the same party. And then we'll bring you right to the action. I'd like to give a shout out at this point to Resolution Games for bringing us Ultimechs these last 2.5 years. It is a fantastic VR game available for free on your Quest, Pico, and PC VR headsets. Go to your store and grab it and join the fun that you're seeing here. Here in the first portion of our finals, we have a best-of-5 match format. One of these two players needs to win 3 rounds in order to be declared the victor. Here we go. I'm going to bring you into round number 1 in No Wins versus Cam finals week. And if we're lucky, we get a fancy graphic here. Looks like it worked. We got No Wins on red team. Looks like he's playing Viper this round. Cam, solid as ever as a Nitro player, taking up the blue team. Pings are looking good on both sides. 37 for Cam, 87 for Noah.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see how this goes. Cam with first touch. Noah with a good pinch to block. Very high speed ball movement here. Supercharged in the middle of the arena floor. Noah sees it, picks it up. It was just outside of Cam's visibility. Noah is charged, and with the Viper's Hyper Strike, lines up the shot. It banks off Cam's body. Noah is down an arm. Cam's got 2 arms. Working on moving the goal all into the super goal. 45 seconds for the first 2 pointers. Next tip-off. Both players sort of miss. Noah touches it, keeping it solidly in the blue zone, and drops a 2-pointer right over Cam's head. 2-2. Not even 1 minute spent on the clock. Wasting no time, Cam drops a 1-pointer into Noah's goal. That was some pretty fast moves from Noah. But Cam gets the upper edge, doubling Noah's score. Currently 4-2, blue team in the lead at the 1 minute mark. Noah with first touch. Juggling the ball, trying to get an angle on a pinch. Not happening. Cam just keeps racking up those points. But there is plenty of time. Despite the score of 5-2, we are only a minute and a half into this round. 2.5 minutes still to go. Noah with the supercharge and the Viper, lining up a hyper strike on a wall, ceiling, or directly into the goal. If Cam picks up the supercharge, he explodes his fist, and the shockwave propels the ball forward as well as damaging his opponent's armor. There is a supercharge there. Cam is charged. Both players with charged fists. Cam uses it. Now he's down a fist. Noah lining up a shot. Looked like he thought for sure that one of those two pinches was going to make it into the two-pointer, but it did not. He's still lined up with a hyper strike, but Cam's charged as well. Cam sends the ball downfield. We're at the 96-second mark now. There's Noah with the comeback. 2-point goal, bringing the differential to only 1 point between the two with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and Cam says, I prefer a 2-point difference.
3, 2, 1.
75 seconds on the clock. Ball is solidly in the blue zone right now. Both players fighting to put it in or keep it out of the blue goal. Cam picks up the charge. Cam sends it flying across the arena. Misses a chance to score. Noah needs that 2-pointer. Noah is charged. "30 seconds. Misses the hyper strike. He's down a fist. Cam's got both fists and uses it to score. Now Cam's up by 3. 23 seconds left on the clock. And Cam has once again doubled Noah's score. We call him Noah. But when I say that, you know I'm talking about no wins at all.
10, 9.
And another 2-pointer. 10-4. Cam is crushing it.
8, 7, 6,
Final countdown on this round.
3, 2, 1.
Still time to score more points for either team, as long as the ball doesn't hit the floor. Noah misses the hyper strike. Cam drops. He could have had that 2-pointer and lets it go. 10-4. Cam in the lead. Let's post that. And let's get everyone into the next round. Both players appear to be situated on their teams. Shout out to Morrison for watching from the stream live. A reminder that XRL, who's hosting this tournament, would appreciate a visit at xrl.pro. Do we have a crash? We have a crash. Round 2 is going to be temporarily postponed. Let's wait for players to get back into the game. and see what happens next. Okay, players are back in, situated on their teams. Going to start up round 2 again. Here we go. No Win's play style has been fairly consistent for the last year. Almost every couple of hits on the ball is a pinch. And with a Viper, a pinch can be incredibly fast and repetitive. Cam has typically not embraced the pinch, but lately we've seen Cam using pinches in games, both casually and in tournament matches like this. 5 seconds in, and Noah decides to demonstrate that beautiful Viper pinch for us. And then slams the ball into his own goal. Kings are not looking great for No-Wins. But I think he's used to playing this way. Should we take a little opportunity here to look at the game from inside Cam's helmet? Here we are, inside a Nitro's helmet. Cam is the pilot. We can pay attention to his movement, his focus, his attacks, the way he hits, curves, feathers his punches to make contact with the ball and put it where he wants. He knows Noah is charged, waits for Noah to shoot, misses it. Cam sitting in the goal. We used to make fun of people that would sit in their goal like that. I guess it's what the cool kids do now, though. 1 minute spent so far. The score is tied 2-2. This is what the action feels like when you're playing the game, except that rather than seeing everything flat, it's all in 3D. Virtual reality headset sports game is a thing. And some of us like it a lot. The glowing yellow icon says that Cam's charged up, but I can see on my screen that Noah is also charged up. Misses his hyper strike. Let's switch to Noah's point of view now. We're inside a Viper. The difference between the Viper and the Nitro is primarily that the Viper has a faster jet with a smaller jet's fist size, so you've got to be more accurate, and it has a lighter touch.
3, 2, 1. Go.
The Nitro has a larger fist size, slightly slower hit. And the Titan's got the biggest fist size and the slowest punch. Of course, this is all relative. You don't need to be a fast player if you can position your mech's body and your fists to where the ball is going to be rather than where it is. You can punch extremely fast as a Titan if you're directly next to the ball. Cam scored another point and another point after that one, once again doubling Noah's score. 4-2, Cam in the lead with 75 seconds on the clock. Cam backs the ball up into his own goal, if I'm not mistaken. It's only a 1 point difference now at the almost 1 minute mark. There's the official 1 minute mark. There's a supercharge on the arena floor. There's Noah struggling to hit the ball. Just staring at it. Noah's charged. Let's fly his hyper strike. Shooting the ball into the goal to tie it up. 4-4 at 44 seconds. Who would have thunk there'd be this many fours? You should join our Ultimechs community on Discord. Point your browser to discord.gg/Ultimechs, where we share hints and tips about the game, help each other to become better players, run custom events on a regular basis, and just have fun, as well as friendly tournament competitive style games. There's Noah with a 2-point lead at 9 seconds.
3, 2,
Down to the wire for Cam.
8, 7, 6.
Cam cannot make a three-pointer shot,
3,
but can he chain 2 shots together in the next 6 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
The answer is no. Time is up. And we've got splashdown. This one goes 7-4, no wins.
Team red wins.
Let me post that score. And get us ready for round number 3. Players might be discussing if they're changing any hosting at this point. They are not. The game is going to continue as is. We are in round 3 right now.
Three, two, one. Go.
Cam is still Nitro. No Wins still Viper. Sometimes No Wins mixes it up.
3, 2.
Cam with the first point in the first 4 seconds. Hey Morrison, since you're watching the stream live, can you tell me if the game volume is kind of just barely there? Like you can hear the hits and the squeaky feet of the mechs and things like that? Or is the game volume too soft? Cam with a beautiful pinch.
3, 2.
3-0 at 30 seconds in. Are there any players watching the stream live? Please say hello in chat. No Wins took some armor damage with that Mega Blast. Ooh, an interrupted juggle. Interesting technique from Cam. Cost him a fist. Also cost him a point. Quick check on the pings.
3,
Pings are looking okay.
1. Go.
Ah, thank you, Celery. Do you think the game volume should be slightly louder based on the volume of my voice? Or do you think that would be disruptive? Yes, it should be louder.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Looks like I can't change it mid-game. Let me try this, though. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Tried to make it a little bit louder. Let me know if it made any difference. So where's the gameplay after I was messing with technical stuff? Gameplay is that Noah has just scored a 2-pointer, and score is 5-4. Cam in the lead. With a minute 45 seconds on the clock. Five, tied up.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Celery, can I get a volume check again, please? Let me know how things are sounding. Cam with a 2-pointer.
3,
Brings the score to 7-5. Cam in the lead.
go.
Getting down to the 1-minute mark. Only 2 points difference between these players. Thank you, Celery.
1 minute left.
Cam's charged up. Oh, tries to use the blast to deflect the ball, and it deflects into his own goal.
2, 1. Go.
No-ins with first touch on the ball. A missed pinch into the super goal. A second missed pinch into the super goal. Some juggling off the ceiling. Needs 1 point to stay relevant. Has 30 seconds to get it. Unless Cam scores more points. Cam's charged. Uses it. This is the moment. He's down a fist.
10, 9, 8.
Noah needs that point.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, so close. And a missed hyper strike and a missed chance to claim a win in round 3. It's going to go down as 7-6. Cam. And we are getting closer to the end. Please stand by as we figure out what round 4 is going to look like. This is a best of 5. So one of these players needs 3 wins. There was a technical difficulty. Cam got bumped from the party. Looks like we will get this fixed up momentarily. Okay, party is back in order. And I am back to stream for you round 4 of this exciting Ultimechs 1v1 tournament finals match. For information about the leagues that XRL supports and the games and tournaments that they are running, go visit xrl.pro. For information about Ultimechs, go to the game store for your Quest Pico or PC VR headset. Look up Ultimechs. Visit us at discord.gg/Ultimechs. 4 minutes on the clock. Small arena. Competitive mode. Nitro versus Titan. Sorry, Nitro versus Viper.
3, 2,
And Cam's Nitro scores a 2-pointer goal in the first 4 seconds. If Noah fails to win this round, then the match is over. Cam moves on in the finals bracket, and Noah is eliminated. If Noah manages to win this round, we go on to round 5 to determine who moves forward in the bracket and who's eliminated. Cam is charged up. Mega Blast costs him a point.
3, 2, 1.
When your mech uses a supercharged ability, it can be devastating for scoring or causing damage to your opponent at the cost of losing one of your arms for 7 seconds. I think I saw Cam punch Noah once or twice. I could be mistaken. Sometimes things happen in camera or slightly off screen that I can't fully discern. Both players are charged right now. Mega Blast versus Hyper Strike. There's the blast. Interesting angle. Not effective. There's the Hyper Strike. Missed. Both players playing with only one fist for several seconds. Noah picks up the supercharge, has another Hyper Strike ready, doesn't even need it, pinches the ball into that goal. 2-2 at the halfway mark in this round. 2 minutes left in this round. Score is tied up. Pings are usual for these players. All right, first supercharge is on the field. Noah picks it up. Excellent excellent reflexes there. Grabs the supercharge, lines up the shot, and squeezes it off. Noah in the lead, which hasn't happened much in this match. Cam trailing by 1 point. Supercharge in the far corner. Cam wants it at the cost of leaving his goal open. He manages to grab it and get back. Supercharge is used and costs him a point again. That's 2 in a row.
3, 2, 1.
75 seconds on the clock. Cam down by 2 points. But that's only a single super goal. No problem. Right? See a supercharge on the field.
1 minute left.
There's the 60-second count. Noah picks up the supercharge. I think Noah used it. Definitely used it. Body check to propel the ball forward. Cam picks up the supercharge. Definitely uses it. Lines up the shot. closes that gap by 1 point. Cam's got 37 seconds to score a point or more. Sometimes players have to balance between being aggressive with the ball or just waiting for their opponent to make one little slip up. So all it takes is one miss, and that fraction of a second can be enough to take control of the ball, propel it downfield, slam it into the goal. Tied game 4-4 at the 4-second mark. Are they going to fight with the green ball? Nope. Splash down. So now we go into overtime. The next point ends this round. And if Cam gets the point, it ends this match. Picks up the supercharge. He's ready to issue a hyper strike. There will be another supercharge in 12 seconds after the last one's picked up. Both players fighting hard for the ball. The ball stays gold. Both players are charged up. Cam's supercharge does nothing. Noah's pinches do nothing. Noah's charged again. Cam's charged. A missed Mega Blast. And Noah takes round 4, which means we go on to round 5. Here I thought I might be able to go home. All right, instead, I shall stream for you another round of this game. Hope you're all enjoying it. I know I am. No one's saying hello on chat, although I do see some familiar names in the user list. Hello, fans. How are you today? Here we are at the deciding round in the Ultimechs 1v1 tournament bracket. KAMKAM12 playing as Nitro on the blue team. No Wins At All playing as Viper on the red team. Cam with the first point.
3, 2, 1.
Cam has gotten used to blocking his goal from those nasty pinches from No Wins. It's no easy feat. One fist isn't enough to do it. Gotta get the body in the way, or gotta push 2 fists up, or if you happen to be charged, a Mega Blast will disrupt a Hyper Strike. Crazy angle from mid-court. Cam secures point number 2 at the 1 minute spent and 3 minutes remaining mark. Noah misses a pinch. Either player grabbing that supercharge. Cam grabbed it. That was kind of weak, not gonna lie. Cam grabs another one. And Noah ties it up with a single super goal, making it 2v2 at the 2-minute, 13-second mark. And there's CB saying hello in chat. Can my live audience let me know if the game sounds are an appropriate level? I've been tweaking them just a little bit. They should be just sort of barely able to be heard, not overpowering. There's Cam with a third point.
3, 2, 1, go.
There's Noah with a third point. 87 seconds to go. Both these players are tied up. But not for long. Here comes Cam with a 1-point lead.
3,
As we know, a 1-point lead means nothing in this game. Nor does a 2-point lead. Gotta have 3 or more to be any significant threat to your opponent. And that's why. Noah just went from being 1 point down to 1 point up with a single shot. 60 seconds left on the clock. Noah is leading 5-4. Both players have 2 wins under their belt. Noah now has that 2-point lead, which again is only a single shot into a super goal. He needs to make that lead gap wider. And here comes Cam, narrowing it down.
3, 2, 1.
Every second matters in this game. Supercharge. Noah moves out of the way briefly to pick it up. Wants to line up a hyper strike. If not to score more points, at least as a defensive technique. There's another supercharge on the arena floor. You can pick up another supercharge even if you have one, just to keep your opponent from having it. That's what Noah just did.
6,
1 point away, 2 points now. Cam has 4 seconds to score a 2-pointer. Plus however long the ball stays green in the air. And there it is. In the extra time, we are tied up. This next 1 point decides the entire match. There it is. Cam, 8-7. Wins the round. Round 5. Wins the match. This match is over. Cam moves up in the tournament bracket. No wins is eliminated. Thank you all for viewing this stream, either live or after the fact on instant sort of replay. and I will see you in the arena. Have a great day.